Hi, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I wanted to say hello and touch base with you. We have a lot of new people in the group, so welcome, everybody. You are in a great place with some amazing people right here in the Freedom from Ongoing Pain group. And I wanted to talk for a moment tonight about why I even brought up the whole, if you notice the quote below, why would I bring up our self-worth? What would that have to do with pain and suffering and healing? And what I've found over the years is that how we feel about ourselves has everything to do with how we feel physically, mentally, and emotionally. Now, remember, if you're new to my work, one of the main principles that lies at the foundation of everything that I teach and share and the way that I help people goes against conventional wisdom. And what I've discovered over 35 years of working in the field and on my own personal and professional journey is that the body, the physical body that you can touch, is an expression of the state of consciousness. It's the outpicturing of what we believe and how we feel. And the physical is the last place that anything shows up. And so it is absolutely paramount importance that we take a look at how we feel about ourselves, how we think about ourselves. We live in between our two ears and we're talking to ourselves all day long. And scientific studies have shown that the average person is thinking about 60,000 thoughts a day. That's a lot of thinking. And if most of your thoughts are self-critical, blaming, shaming, negative, that's going to have an effect. If the other people around you speak to you with shaming, blaming, and criticism, that's going to have an effect. Hi, Irene. Hi, Lori. Good to see you here. So we practice in my programs and in every workshop and in every interview, I talk about how there are three areas that we absolutely must take a look at and clean up if we want to have a chance at living pain-free. And, oh, Lori's telling me she can't hear me. So no sound at all? Let me make sure my sound is on. My sound is on. Can you hear me, Lori? If you can hear me. No sound from me? Can you guys hear me? Would somebody type a yes in the chat box if you can hear me? Can you hear me? No? Well, I am going to continue and hope to God that you guys can hear me. Anyway, back on track. So if we don't take a look at our state of consciousness, our thoughts and our beliefs, there are three areas that we have to clean up. The first being our beliefs, our thoughts, our ideas, those 60,000 thoughts you're thinking each day. You need to take a look at those thoughts and make sure they are your best friend and not your worst enemy. They're having an effect because thoughts create an emotional reaction. And the emotions are the second area we have to take a look at because your emotions release literal chemicals into your physical body that will either bring you joy or bring you hell. And these chemicals literally, they're affecting your immune system, your nervous system, specific organs of your body, your whole health. Okay? So beliefs, thinking, leads to emotions, leads to chemical reactions, and most everyone makes the choices that all day long that are based off the emotions. And your choices create patterns, habit patterns, And your patterns create a life, the life that you're living. And it all shows up in the body and in your life, in your wallet, your waistline, your relationships, your career. These choices that come from emotions and from beliefs show up in the physical reality. But the physical is the last place it shows up, which is the good news, because you have the ability to change your thinking like that. Like that. So how do you think about yourself? How do you feel about yourself? And where did you get that idea? Chances are you learned it, you heard it, you bought into someone else's opinion. Because if you really knew who you were, if you really knew who you are, you would never, ever, ever, ever again say anything that would make you feel small, feel ashamed, feel bad about yourself. You would recognize you're a big, beautiful, bright, spiritual being. You're amazing. You have power beyond your imagination. And you are filled with love and surrounded by love. And when you treat yourself like a gift instead of less than, that's going to show up in your body, your wallet, your waistline, and your life, and your relationships, and your career as well. When you speak to yourself the same way you would speak to a little child that was entrusted to your care, that you loved, when you speak to yourself that way, you're going to have a profound impact on how you feel physically, mentally, and emotionally. So what's going on between here and here? What needs to change? What needs to be thrown out into the trash? What do you want to keep? What do you want to get rid of? What do you need to stop? What do you need to start? And what do you need to continue? These are the questions to ask yourself if you want to go deeper and learn how to live pain-free. So, my 2 cents for the day, 2 cents for Tuesday. I think I'm going to start calling it that. Here's my 2 cents for Tuesday. And if you haven't done so yet, download a free copy of my book, Why Do I Still Hurt? Rapid Relief for Chronic Pain, Depression, Anxiety, and More. You can download a free copy, a digital version, on my website at biofieldhealinginstitute.com. It will download to any device. And if you want the kind of book you can touch and underline and highlight and all that good stuff, go to amazon.com and grab a copy there. All right, I want to see your comments. I want to hear from you. Thanks for being here. This is an awesome group of people, trailblazers. All right, sending you lots of love and see you soon. That's my 2 cents for Tuesday. Bye.